Okay, we finished sanding down our head here. What you want to do is you want to hook everything up before you start painting. You want to make sure everything fits well. And you want to make sure your mouth is working okay. Because I had to go in and I had to sand a little bit off the side here because it was catching. So now the mouth's working good. The back fits. Since I had to move this back a little bit, I had to go back in on the back, and I had to take a little more out here so the string doesn't catch back in here. So now that you've checked everything, you make sure everything's fitting good, then you're ready to paint. So you want to take all this back out. Got a little thing here where I keep all my parts so I don't lose anything. We took that off, so that's going to be ready. You don't want any of this on there. You don't want to get paint on your string or anything like that. Set that aside. Disconnect our spring for now. And we'll set that aside. So now we're ready to paint. Got a little piece of wire here that I'm going to stick in here. So when I paint this, I can hang it up to dry. So you don't have to set it down. Same thing with the hands. I temporarily put in an eye hook or a screw, a hook in here, so when I paint them, then I can hang them up. Last thing you want to do is take a damp cloth and wipe everything down so you have a nice clean surface. What you do when you paint your head, you can use this hook here to hang it upside down on something so it you don't have to sit it down. So we'll wipe all the dust off. Now we're ready to start painting our figure. I'm just going to use a plain white as a base coat. This will help again to seal it, and it also will show any places where you might need to sand it down a little bit once it dries. Once you do it like this, it's kind of hard to see if you got scratches, but once you put a coat of paint on it, then that sticks out. I'm just going to brush this coat on. If you have airbrush, you can airbrush it if you want to. I do both. I'll do airbrush and then I have to hand paint because you're going to do the lips and around the eyes and to highlight it. So hand painting the entire thing is fine. You can get this paint at any craft store or Walmart or Target. They carry this stuff for doing things. So now we're just going to paint everything down with white and then set it and let it dry. If you find these helpful, please like my YouTube page and subscribe. I would appreciate that. Thank you.